tough decisions, but as a healthcare worker, I do appreciate those tough decisions that you made to keep us safe, despite whatever you may have endured and your family may have endured. And we have constantly kept you in prayer as a church.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much.
Amen. So we have on uh, our own governor of Michigan, because his platform goes out beyond our Michigan borders. I have to clarify, we have our own Michigan governor, Governor
Oh,
Gretchen Whitmer, which we're so excited to have on with us tonight. We're live, Governor, on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, and it even bleeds into 91.3 FM for our 5 mile radius from our church in Fraser. So we're excited to have you with us. And again, as I said before we went live, thank you so much for your leadership, your continued leadership through this pandemic and transitioning us back to work, back to school. We are just excited. And we are just want to say, listen, we're excited about your budget, what you're doing, which is just going to be such a needed thing for our community. So without further ado, let us all receive Gretchen Whitmer, our governor. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Thank you, Pastor. I'm so glad to be here with you. And I see members of your family and your church family. And I'm awfully glad to be here with all of you. It's, 2020 was a year.
Yes.
It was a year that we have survived it. We still are not out of the woods yet, but we've come a long way. I feel more optimistic than I have in a while, frankly, with the Biden-Harris administration and the work they're doing to make sure we're getting more vaccines into Michigan, the work they're doing to try to get us the resources so that we can support the people of our state. And I really believe that every month of this year is going to get better than the last. I just was on a Zoom call acknowledging the Chinese New Year. And we've just entered the year of the ox in the Chinese zodiac. And the ox is known for being, diligent and civil and kind. And I thought, what a wonderful year to be entering. And let's hope that is, those are our qualities, whether you're someone celebrating the Lunar New Year, or it is us on this call celebrating Bible study and togetherness. Let's hope that those are the qualities that define 2021, because we deserve it, I think, after everything we've been through. I gave my State of the State a couple weeks ago. We introduced the budget last week. And so much of the work that we're doing is really centered on the fundamentals and equity and ensuring that we as a state have a level playing field for everyone who calls this state home. And while we've certainly have our challenges in front of us, the strength really is in our people and it is in our communities. And so I thank you for the leadership that you and your members of the church are showing every day in the community by supporting one another, by supporting one another's faith and doing it in a safe way through virtually, supporting, helping those who need a little help during this tough time. And there's a lot of people who do. And I know even on my hardest day, and there've been a few hard days, even on the hardest day, I know my burden is lighter than what many carry every single day. And so that centers what we do and keeps me focused on making sure that whether it's Braden Cranford and school that we need to worry about, or it is Monica Cranford, sorry, and safety in the workplace and in healthcare, we've got important work that everyone in our state is counting on us to get right. And so I appreciate your partnership and the opportunity to speak with you tonight, because you're really an important part of our moving forward as a state.
Well, thank you so much. And again, as I indicated, I mean, we just excited about what's happening. The Clean Slate Initiative, what an awesome thing. I'm partnering with the Macomb County Minister Alliance, and we're going to be getting together and seeing what we can do. I don't know if I mentioned to you before, but we met with you for the Macomb County breakfast in the green room, I guess, before you came out. And I am an attorney by trade, and so we're going to be working with some other attorneys, and we're just, Governor, we're just excited. I mean, your leadership is impeccable. What you're doing for us, we all going to feel it. It's one thing to have great initiatives go forth, but it's another thing when the initiatives go forth and the community feels it. So we really, really appreciate you so much. And I know you got other services and other groups to get to, but we certainly just want to let you know from HDC and Fraser, we love you. We're praying for you and your family, and
Yes,
we praying that all things go well and God continue to give you the wisdom
yes.
to make tough choices. We on here talking tonight about how do you make tough choices when everybody's not with you and everybody's not agreeing with you, and they're having the integrity to still stand there. So we're praying for you to continue to make good decisions and that benefit us all. So thank you so much, Governor. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mr.
I
Williams, so much.
One thing before she goes off, I know she mentioned a level playing field, and I know um, it doesn't always seem level. And so I wanted to just say that we have Attorney Cranford on here, and in the Macomb County area, we have no African American judges. And so just if you can keep that in the back of your mind when you're making appointments next. I know Attorney Cranford, I'm always pushing, I'm like, you can do it, honey. Attorney Cranford, he has applied, and if there's a position, please remember our African American community, that we need to see somebody on the bench that looks like us. And then we will have some more of the level field. But if you can keep that in the back of your mind, even if it's not him, we need an African American judge on the bench. There's not one in the Macomb County area.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I'm glad that you muscled in and made the pitch before we concluded, because I think that's right. I mean, you've got an opportunity, you're going to take it. And that's what I love about you. Well, I appreciate that. And I hear you loud and clear. And I appreciate your prayers for me and for my family, and want you to know that you are in ours as well. I love you too. And as vaccines continue to become more and more available, I hope everyone is going to start making their plan to get vaccinated. If this virus has had such a disproportionate impact on the African American community, and I understand hesitance, like there's a lot of history there, but we want to try to earn the confidence of the community and make sure that it's accessible, because this really is about saving lives, and your lives are really important to me.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you
your
so much. Well,
Thank
I am, I, like I said, thank you so much. I know you got to go. Thank you, because I'm telling you, you are the governor of
our
Michigan.
governor.
Our governor. We, we appreciate you so much. Take care.
Thank you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right, there you have it. We have our
Thank
governor.
you, Mr. Williams, for all that you do. I know it's not easy for you to coordinate with all of the different churches. So I want to thank you for your consistency, for your dedication as well. I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. We see what you're
Amen.
doing in the community as well.